Hi, how are you doing today? Should we have that walk and chat? Let's go. So today's reflection is a little extra. I don't normally post on a Tuesday, but I'm just doing a little video here to reflect on my mum. Today, she would be 71. She died 11 years ago when she was only 60, out the blue on my birthday. Maybe this year I'll go into that. I'll go into the specifics of that day. But today on a birthday, 11 years, you know, I find March quite difficult. For those of you who've lost people, you might relate to this. It might be the day that they died. So for me, my mum died suddenly on my birthday. It might be that it was Christmas. For my husband, his dad died suddenly on Paddy's Day. So that's the same day every year, 17th of March. And in the UK, in March, we have Mother's Day. Mother's Day moves. It's not the same day every year. So for Mother's Day, it moves around, and some years it can be like the day before her birthday or even on her birthday. So March is tough. I've got my father-in-law, anniversary of his death, Mother's Day, and my mum's birthday. So March is tough. Some years are better than others. I manage it better. And some are more challenging, a bit more difficult. This year hasn't been too bad. Maybe it's because I'm here. I've got the distraction, right? We've sold everything. We're travelling full time as a family. And we are here currently in Malaysia. And it's just amazing. Like, even walking down today's a bank holiday. They've just finished Ramadan. So today's a bank holiday, Eid, something or other. So it's quite quiet, but the nature wasn't quiet. So I was walking down the road I normally walk to get here, and I saw something out the corner of my eye just down the road. I was walking, and they jumped out of a tree and on the roof of a house. And I was like, what is that? It was a big thing. It's a monkey. Now, it doesn't sound much, a monkey jumping out of a tree onto a roof, like, yeah, so what, Carrie? But it's when you actually see it and you're in there, it's just, wow. A little bit further down the same road, and I see these big toucan-like birds, two of them flying over my head, right over me. We saw one at the pool yesterday. I don't know if it is a toucan. I think someone said something about hornbill. You'll tell me, Malaysians, keep me right. So yeah, and I still can't get over the eagles. The eagles here are just like seagulls back home. That's how common they are, but they're massive and they're just around in the sky, and there's usually 3 of them. I just find it amazing. Anyway, I digress. We're talking about mum. But that's my point. That's probably why this month has been a little bit easier, because we have had this lovely distraction. So what do I want to say, really, that hasn't already been said on my videos? I think it's hard enough to grieve somebody you love anyway. Then come the anniversaries. They say, don't they? The first year is the hardest. Once you get through all the anniversaries, the deaths, the anniversary of the death, the birthday of that person, all the holidays and things that you would normally celebrate, once you get through the first year of that, apparently it's supposed to be easier. In a way, I guess it is, I do remember that first Christmas. So it is difficult. It can be. It doesn't have to be difficult, but it can be difficult. And what I've said in my videos, I'm going to link 2 at the end of this video. I'm going to link one where I talk about legacies, lessons and legacies passed down from your mother line and your father line. So I'll link the mother line, and I talk a little bit about mum in that. And the other video is entitled, Why Can't We Talk About Death Without It Being Morbid? And this is a driving force for me. This is something I'm quite passionate about, because if we can talk about death, we can truly live life. That's what I feel. And so I'll link that one in there as well. But in a nutshell, the takeaway from that video specifically is, if we can talk about death, we can help ourselves when it comes to grief, and we can help other people around us when it comes to grief. So what would I say? Talk about them. If you want to, talk about them. Keep the memory alive. And this is the thing, if you want to do that and those around you don't because they find it uncomfortable, because it's morbid to talk about somebody that's dying, they don't want to feel sad. It's that whole pushing the emotions away. In mindfulness, we accept all emotions. Just don't stay in that, you know. But we do have to come close to it. Morning. So that's what I'm saying. And then when other people are grieving, you don't think, I don't know what to say, you know, because sometimes saying nothing is what's needed. You just need to be there. You just need to be a presence. So how am I feeling? I'm feeling all right. You know, it has been 11 years. I said early on, it just feels different. It doesn't get easier, it just feels different. I said that line to my mum, and then I heard my mum saying it once. That was after my dad, because my dad died 3 years prior to this. So that's my story. That's just a little acknowledgement to my mum on her birthday, who would have been 71, but died at 60. So the takeaway from this video: know yourself, what you need in your grief, tell other people, and be there for the people that are grieving. And the underlying takeaway from this video is, please live your life. I've only got one. Thanks for watching. Much love. Bye for now.